Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1. Oh, blooming neck. Sorry, my delicious little babies. There we are. What's going on? Sorry, my delicious little... Just 1 second, please, my delicious little... You know what it is? We've got a spring here, right? And I think my spring's going wonky. Okay, my delicious little baby. Sorry about that. Good evening, beautiful little light. You're shining bright. Okay, thank you. Right now then, so sorry about that, my delicious little babies. Gosh, I look like a flipping drowned. Anyway, I'm not, honestly, my delicious little babies. Now then, so much love to you all, my delicious and beautiful little baby subscribers. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious and wonderful time wherever you are in the world, okay? So much love to you all as well, my delicious little babies. Now then, it's night time in my neck of the woods in the old UK. So, a little bit chilly. There hasn't been a need for most of the evening to have any heating on, okay? Of course, it gets dark later now. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so I should say by about 9 o'clock it's dark in our neck of the woods in the old UK. Of course, you know, it could be different in other places in the UK. Well, I should imagine it gets dark around the same time, actually. Anyway, sorry, excuse me, so I'm not going to keep rambling on. Now then, if you do happen to enjoy my video this evening, today, okay, well, if you could please click on the like. For others, if you please feel free to subscribe, okay, and please feel free to comment as well. It's always welcomed, okay. I'm really late this evening, actually, okay, but I want to cover a number of things, okay, so I'm going to come out with some things and then I'm going to have a little talk about something else, my delicious little babies. And can I please just say as well, this is really important now, can I please just say thank you so very much, thank you for any likes, any views, God bless you, thank you, okay? It's very much appreciated, okay, thank you. At least I know somebody's listening to me, okay? Even though others may try to stop me. Okay then, so, right, let's just see. Because you see I've got 2 pieces of paper, 1, 2, A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3, and then of course I've gone on to the third. Okay, so let me start from the bottom up, okay? Now then, first thing I want to say, so I don't know if you remember, I've had really lots of different things on my mind today, okay? And, of course, you know, I'd just like to share it with you, okay? So, the first one, do you remember the old door handles? This one, actually, I put out. I've put 4 of them out, you know, and I put a brand new pair of shoes, actually, my delicious little babies, you know, in a special bag. You know, lovely pair of shoes. What are they? They're actually purple and black, you know, a really nice pair. But I bought them especially, you know, to go somewhere. Do you see what I mean? I've only worn them once. Anyway, well, they've now gone. So that's good, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Yes, beautiful pair of shoes as well. Anyway, let me get back to matter in hand. So I went and took this out of the bag that I put outside, right? Because the tap man hasn't come yet, you know, the metal man to come and, you know, to come and take the metal away. But anyway, but there's nothing wrong with these handles, just need some screws. But do you remember those years ago? Please excuse me, I've got to open my window. Please excuse me, I'm having a hot flush, thank you. Sorry, my delicious little babies, you know what? I'm going through this, when it's going to end, I've just no idea, okay? But I'm having it at night, I'm having it in the day, and it's like, I don't know. And then I put a t-shirt on, and then I'm flipping sweating, and then I go cold, and then I go flipping hot, and then I put a jumper on. Anyway, I'm sorry everybody, but the sweat is just pumping off me now. But it's pumping out of me. Sorry, but if I've been going for a t-shirt, I'm going to go all cold. So what I've done, I've just had to open the window. So I do apologise for delicious little babies. For those of you who are not aware, okay, I do not wish to be too personal anyway. All my delicious and beautiful little subscribers know me by now, okay, and any passers by, you know, because I'm going through the change, everybody, okay. So I was flipping up and down. I do not know if I'm in the park of the pictures, honestly. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, doesn't matter. Just get on with the matter in hand. So, going back to this door handle now, and thank you for your patience, my delicious little babies. I've just spent 5 minutes rambling on about, I'm not going to say a load of shite, it's just that I'm just so blooming hot, okay? So anyway, right now then, what am I doing? See what I mean? See when I get all flipping hot and bothered? Just please bear with me, everybody. Right, you know, when all the celebrities were around, I don't know if you remember my delicious little babies, I've got to do this, you know. There was a lot of door handles, wasn't there? So, you know, somebody would be found, you know, hanging from a door handle. Do you remember that, my delicious little babies? Yes? I don't know what it was. Something just put the meal out for me little foxes as well. I thought I'd bring in a door handle for some reason. I don't know why. That came into my old noddle. You know, it's like when somebody wants to, God bless, get rid of somebody else. Like one of those. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes? Anyway, so that's so for some reason, I don't know why my delicious little babies, yes? But, well, that's how I feel about that. So please make that as what you will, okay? Whether or not I can feel something coming, I don't know. But there was what was it? There's the ex-Indian... Was it the ex-Indian Prime Minister? And he was assassinated, wasn't he, rather recently? I'm sure it's the ex-Indian Prime Minister. If I've got it wrong, my delicious little babies, I apologise, but I'm pretty sure it's the ex... and then there was an attempted on the Japanese. Is it the ex-Prime Minister of... Japan as well. Anyway, seems to be a lot going on, doesn't there, my delicious little baby? So I just thought I'd just mention. Sorry, excuse me. So we're just going to tick that off with the door handle now then. So, you know, somebody's getting rather upset, aren't they? Anyway, I don't know if you ever remember that song, Dirty Cash. You know, do. Do you know that song? Money talks, money talks. There's certain words, you know, in the lyrics, okay? You know, like, you know, is it money's thing? Do you know what I mean? Do. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes? But it's like it's an injection, isn't it? You know, it's like a drug and then you inject it and then... Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, anyway. So that's been ticked off. Now then, I don't know if you've been noticing my delicious little babies. I do apologise if anybody feels that my video is rather mixed up this evening. I just wanted to get it out basically because I just wanted to have an early night, to be quite honest with you. Yes, because I'm just not sleeping well with all this blooming what's going on with my body. But anyway, so I do apologise everybody, okay? That's just how I'm feeling at the moment. Right. Do you remember years ago, okay? I mean, because even back decades actually, yes? Where, you know, like I used to have a lot of, God bless them, little African videos, you know, like water adverts and all different things. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies, yes? Well, now, I don't know if anybody's noticed, especially on old YouTube, yes? I'm going to tick this one off as well, that there seems to be a lot of Pakistani adverts now. So, I don't really know if anybody's noticed. And also, they decided to throw in the old Ramadan as well. So, just sort of mention it, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So, it's gone from one to another. Do you follow me, my delicious little babies? And God bless the dear Pakistanis, okay? Because, you know, they seem to have the same fate with things, not enough of this, not enough of that, just the same as the dear Africa did. Do you follow me, my delicious little babies? Yes. Now then, So what do we else we got? Oh yes, we got the AI, Elon Musk. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Well, you know the old AI. Well, and I am going to mention his name because I happen to think he's super duper wonderful and super duper marvellous and brilliant. But hasn't our lovely and wonderful David Icke been talking about AI for a very long time? The same as our lovely Mark Steele. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Okay? Not in that way, my delicious babies, yes? But I just thought I'd mention it. But all of a sudden, can you see how this is working, my delicious babies? I can. I really can, you know. I can see what the crack is, what's going on. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So anyway, so Elon Musk was talking to, the one who's supposed to be all nasty. Well, like I said, I'm not a liking. I do not trust. But that's me personally, okay? Anyone who's got a lot of ka-ching like that certainly hasn't done things honestly, okay? Now, I've said on other videos, okay? I'm not going to change my view, anybody. So, I'm a woman with a view. If anybody happens to disagree, that's, yourselves, my delicious babies. I have my own views here. And somewhere down the line, I shall be proved correct. Okay, my delicious babies. It's like with the BBC interview. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? This is all, there we go, staged. Okay, my delicious babies. I know exactly what I'm saying and I'm going to stand by it. Okay? But I mean, yes, he did tie your man up there in knots, from the BBC. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he did not. But it's all part of the game. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious babies? So you know what it is. Us who are on the outside, we're watching the game. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Anyway, so he was talking to, and basically what this is all about is that, AI can actually be extremely damaging. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious babies? Yes. But they've chose all at this time. It seems to be very much, the old lights are on Elon Musk. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Again, this is what I call distractions. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Because let's face it doesn't matter how we rock and roll this and how we dress it up in pretty little red and yellow bows. The fact is that even he is still censoring others on Twitter. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But so what's happening is, but you're only hearing about certain things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. So anyway, so that's what's going on there. So now then there's something else I wanted to say. I seen a video this morning, and it was actually on, which, I mean, I'm not one, do you know what I mean? Because this is really, really large. Do you see what I mean? I mean, I did mention, Fox News yesterday, but I was listening to this. I think it's about nearly 5 minutes long, my delicious babies, yes? And on this Fox News, I think you had about 4 of them talking, and they're training the AI to lie. Do you see what I mean? So let me just repeat that again. They're training the AI to lie. Okay, my delicious babies, yes? Okay. Now, if you could please just, take a listen to that, okay? I mean, you can, type it into the old space bar in YouTube, Fox News. Then you'll see it where it says they're training the the AI to lie, okay? What I found really interesting about even the end of that video, my delicious babies, yes? What I found really, really interesting is that right at the end of that short video, they had the song Dancing in the Moonlight, okay? Really damn well flipping interesting that was. I remember doing a video, I think it's got to be a couple of months back now, or even longer. And I happened to say that I went out with, one of my beautiful and delicious dear little friends. Oh, God bless her, because like I said, I only have a very small circle, okay? And we went out decades ago, yes. And she said, right, I'm going out. So well, where are we going? And we ended up, at this Irish place, going to this place's party, yes. But I found myself in another room at another party, okay? And I wouldn't mind my delicious babies, and I'll repeat it once again, as I did on my other video, right? I'd only have flipping 2 points. It's not like I'd have flipping 10. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But the song that I asked the DJ to kindly play was Dancing in the Moonlight. And only just, was it a couple of days ago, I was talking about these life-size dolls. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just, I know what I'm talking about, my delicious little babies. I really do, okay? So it just seemed rather to me, okay? And I know what I'm talking about, okay? So, for those of you out there who are getting me, because I know that some of you delicious and wonderful little babies will get me. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes? Just seems by coincidence that song was played. Okay, now then, so let's just have a look, because you see, normally when I put a video, up, I upload a video. Well, probably within the first hour, you'll get 1 view, but of course, of course, we can never say for certain who that is who views it, the first one. But you can bet your bottom dollar, and over the months, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so just to let them know as well, really, that I know. Okay, now then, so we've got Rishi Sunak's missus, the wife, is under investigation, but she's under investigation, my delicious little baby. So they're throwing another distraction out, okay? And this is apparently to do with childcare and everything. Yes, but you see, what we've also got to understand is that her father, I'm not sure if he's still alive actually, if he is or if he isn't, he was big on the old digital. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yeah, so, so for those of you out there, my delicious little babies, it's a case of just, taking the old, what do we call it, figure of speech, butchers, having a little look. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, there's far more than meets the eye there, okay? So just thought I'd mention that, my delicious little babies. I actually wrote it down. I wrote it down at the bottom. It's to do with the digital. Oh yeah, her father's flipping was big on it. Do you see what I mean? If he's still alive, he still is. Okay, now then, finally, what I want to talk about, right? Let me just see now. I wrote it all down. Money talks. Right. Got that in my old noddle. I'm going to see where that was it. Now, I wrote this down, okay? Hold on. Oh no, I've missed something out. My delicious little babies, you know what? See, I've got that much flipping here, I've missed. Oh yeah, sorry, excuse me. Who is trying to overtake us in the UK? Okay? Oh yeah, this is to do with my delicious little babies, because I've been writing it down, but I scribble it down. We want, sorry, excuse me, the government to not sign any treaties, okay, by the World Health Organization. Oh yeah, it's all to do with the referendum or something like that, okay? So I just thought I'd mention that. I just happened just to hear, sorry, about 5 minutes of another video, okay? And it's to do with all this, right? Okay, because you see what it is. The World Health Organization, my delicious babies, right? You see, they're perking their nose into business which does not concern them, is what they're doing. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, but they seem to have the fingers in all the flipping pies, and it's peeing me off. And it's peeing a lot of others off. Okay, my delicious little baby, so I just thought I'd mention that, yes? So who is trying to overtake us in the UK? Yes, okay. Well, if we look what's been going on, okay, they've been flipping taking over many things, haven't they, my delicious little babies, yes? Thing is, like I say, they're rather invisible, you never see them. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? I'm sure we will one day. Okay, the real ones. Now then, finally, I'm going to make sure I've got all this right now, what I'm going to be talking about. This is continued, but where's it flipping continued from? Oh, for goodness sake, what have I done now? Oh, yes, I know what I've done, my delicious little babies. It's here. Oh, see, I've got that many pieces of paper. Right, okay. So, let me just make a start. I decided, you know, to read up on the old Somalia. Came into me noddle earlier as well, this afternoon. So I thought, you know what? I thought I'll go and take my beautiful and delicious dear little baby, little Ruby Tuesday, for a walk. And then I thought, you know what? I thought it was on me old noddle, and I thought I'll walk round and everything. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read up on this, okay? So I did. So the first thing that came into me old noddle was, you know, do you remember a while ago? Some of you delicious little babies will remember this. And it was the, you know, like the Somalians on these pirate ships. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? Now, I've known Somalians, well, from at least decades ago. And I will be honest, I'm only speaking as I find personally, my delicious little babies. I've never had an issue, and please, dear God, I never will. I've always got along with them, okay? I know and I understand, and we've had it in the UK decades ago, where there isn't, let's just say, a lot of English at one time who really did get along with them, okay? Me personally, I, you know, tell a different story. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, because I never had an issue, okay? But going back to this here, yes? So, you know, everything's a blessing. You just try your best to get along with everybody. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Anyway, but that was on my mind. And I always say, I get it that you have bullies, and I get it that, do you see what I'm saying to you? But usually, what's the old-fashioned saying? You know, no smoke without fire. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, anyway? Tick that bit off. I know my video just seems really mixed up, that I'm talking a crock of shite. I'm really not, you know, okay? It's just, and I look, you know, my hair just looks, oh, just take the notice. It's just the way that I'm feeling today, you know. Nobody can have a brilliant day every day. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And today is just one of those days, okay? But, but I love you all, my delicious little babies, yes? I'm just hoping that you're following everything what I'm saying to you, please, and thank you. So, something else I wrote down. I remember Bill Putrid Gates saying that the next pandemic will wake others up. Yeah, because you see, this is what it's going towards. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying? She was a little babies, yes? But as we all know, you know, and the stunt that they pulled on the world anyway, we all know this. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Because others now a lot more waking up. God bless the beautiful, dear little souls, yes? So, yeah. So I just wanted to throw that one in. And then Kenya is trying to fight against the Americans now. You see, that came into the old noddle as well. And I'm pretty sure I did another video a few months ago, and I mentioned old Kenya. Okay, but it came back into me old noddle. It's really hard for me to explain everything what I'm saying to my delicious little babies. So, you know, I apologise if for those of you, you're struggling to keep up, because I just seem to be going from one thing to another. But I'm awfully sorry about this, my delicious little babies, okay? It's just whatever's on my noddle. Now then, this is it, right? So I'm going to read this out, okay? Bricks, okay? So let's just have another sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Bricks, what is it really? What is it really? Bricks, okay? Now, we know, I'm ticking everything off as I go along, my delicious little baby, so I can flipping see it myself, okay? We know, and for those of you out there, my delicious and beautiful little babies out there, you will know, and for other delicious little babies, they will not know, okay? But bricks, well, it stands for, I mean, usually, if you look at a brick, you know, well, all in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Do you see what I mean? So, bricks and mortar, yes? So, usually solid. Do you see what I mean? So, you know, you build homes, you do all this, yes? All that shebang, yes? But this actually means, for those of you who do not know my delicious little babies, yes? Well, you see, bricks, if we break it down, is Brazil, Russia, China, South Africa, yes? And then, of course, you see, that's what I'm saying. What does a brick mean? Hard, solid, can withstand, yes? Okay? Because this is the meaning to a brick, yes? Okay? Undamaged or unaffected by, to resist or oppose with determined effort. Do you see what I'm saying, delicious little babies? Yes, that's the, you know, that's that, yes? Now then, so I'm ticking it off as I go along. Now, when it comes to, because we had Brazil, Russia, China, South Africa, okay? But, you see, I spelt it differently. I think the way that they're spelling it is B-R-I-C-S, bricks, yes? But in my old noddle, I thought, let's spell it the other way. So let's see what K stands for, shall we? Okay, my delicious little babies. You're probably wondering, you know, where's your mad woman going here with this? I know what I'm talking about. Ding, ding, dong, dong. So what we got? Kazakhstan. Okay. Kenya. Just tick it all off as I go along. Kiribati. What is it? Kiribati. Kuwait. How you spell it? Sorry, my delicious babies, I'm writing. Kyrgyzstan. Oh yeah, got Kazakhstan again. Right, Kazakhstan is the largest landlocked country in the world and the 9th largest country in the world overall, my delicious little babies, yes? This country is located on the continent of Asia. It's just things I was just writing down, my delicious little babies, yes? Here we go. And then I went to S, you know, S for sugar or S for snake, you know, snakes. You know, you got snakes. Seem to have a lot of those, don't we, my delicious little babies? So I thought, let's go to this. So we got S, Saint Kitts, okay? So I'm just ticking them off. We've got Nevis, Saint Lucia, Saint Vincent, and the Grenadines, Samoa, San Marino, Sao, Tome, and Principe, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Serbia, Seychelles, yes, Sierra Leone, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, Solomon Islands, Somalia, South Africa, South Korea, South Sudan, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Suriname, and Swaziland, Sweden. So, you know, when you see the Swaziland, right, it's spelled, okay, it's there, look. Okay, my delicious little babies. So it's spelled S for sugar, W for Walter, A for Apple, Z for Zulu, I for Indigo, L for Lima, A for Apple, N for November, D for Delta. Okay, so it's Swaziland, you know, because the other one's Switzerland, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you see what I mean? Yeah, then we've got Sweden. So what we got here then? So it's all right, it's just what I've been writing down, my delicious little babies, that's all. Somalian definition of Somalia, of Somalian by the Free Dictionary, sorry. Somalia, so they break it all down. Do you know what I mean? Yes? Like as in so, you know, sir, okay? And then ma, M-A, and then L-I, and then A. So it's all just broken down. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious babies? Yes? A country of extreme Africa on the Gulf of Aden. So Aden, which is A for Apple, D for Delta, E for Echo, M for November, okay? And the Indian Ocean, okay? Because India's coming into a lot lately, isn't it? My delicious babies, yes. Arab and Persian traders establish outposts in the region starting in the 7th century, mad delicious babies. European colonisation, okay, begun, okay, in the late 19th century, okay, with hegemony over the region passing several times between Britain. Now, at that point, I did a question mark after Britain for some reason. So, I don't know, there's something, not too sure about that for some reason, okay? Well, you know, what I'd read and everything, yes? I don't know, there's just something else. I should just continue reading, proceed. And Italy before the establishment of the independent Republic of Somalia in, I put it in brackets, 1960, okay? A coup in 1969. Again, 69 is a number that I'm seeing a lot of, okay? My delicious little bow, sorry. 1969. Okay, my delicious little babies, please just take the notice. I was just having a moment then. It's not that. Sometimes, my delicious little babies, you can have a laugh sometimes, right? But I'm not laughing about, you know, everything else, right? But sometimes, I mean, you've got to see the funny side of something. You see what I'm saying to you? You know, years ago, others used to say 69 for something else. Okay, my delicious, take the notice. Right, please just take the notice, my delicious babies, yes? So 1969, okay? Led to military rule, okay? Which collapsed in 1991, okay? So I put all these different years in brackets, sorry, yes? With the outbreak of civil war. In subsequent years, no single faction succeeded in establishing a unified government over the country, okay? What's up? Sorry, what have I just wrote there then? Mogadishus or Mogadisnals, okay? The capital and the, what's that? Largest country. So, oh, there we go. Finally, there's no life without peace. Okay, what did I just look about? Sorry, I'm having to read my own, my own writing. Yeah. There's no life without peace, yes. Okay, not delicious baby. So that's that really. So that's the video. Just tick it all off now. Some reason, just something coming to me all noddle. And I know that it just seems to you all, my delicious little babies. It really does, you know. Like for some reason, I'm just checking I haven't missed anything out. Like I'm a sandwich short at a picnic, but I'm actually not, you know. I'm really not. I know exactly what I'm saying, but it's putting it together in my old noddle. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? So I'm just going to close my book. So yes, so when I look back to another video, which I'm going back again months and months and months ago, yes, and I had something in my old noddle as flipping usual. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, fair enough, not everybody can really understand me sometimes. Do you get what I'm saying to you? I mean, I'm not going to say that I cannot understand myself. I can fully understand myself. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But for other delicious little babies like some of you, okay, you may just think, oh, this silly woman, she's just rambling, you know, just rambling on, just flipping chat about a load of shite. Do you see what I mean? But it's not that. Months ago, I was getting south, like a lot of whatever was going on seems to be south. Now, what I read out to you, my delicious little babies, how many times did you hear me say the words south? Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Yes, just let me have another sip of my coffee. See, the heat is rising. See, this is what's happening. Please and thank you. For you, dear ladies and dear women out there, I tell you what, if you haven't gone through this flipping change, well, I tell you something, right? Oh, you're flipping very lucky at the flipping moment. I'm not joking when I say that. I don't know how much longer this is going to go on for, but there's no way I'm going to the quacks. No way. Not your flipping friendly flipping quack. Look what they've flipping done in these flipping past few years. Do you see what I mean? Jack flipping shite. All they've done is made others flipping ill. That's just my opinion, my delicious little babies. I ain't going nowhere, because you can get these apparently. You know, when I spoke to other dear women, dear ladies over the decades, and they say, oh yeah, you can get these, you know, to go on when you're going through the change, my delicious little babies. So I'm not here to embarrass any dear men or dear gentlemen out there. So do you know what I mean? Please do not take me that way, yes? But they say that you can get these, I don't know, these special tablets. So I'm not taking nothing. Nothing's going into my system, my delicious little babies. Do you get what I'm saying to you, yes? So, but for now, I've got to suffer it. And I'm really struggling. I'm not joking, my delicious little babies, big time. I'm really struggling with this. Right, that's the video. Seems to be a lot of south, okay? So I'm going to end the video there, my delicious little babies, because I'm just flipping boiling now. I just need to get this concrete off my boat, right? I need to get these, I'm going to take it off now. See, I'm feeling really irritable, my delicious little babies. You know, you just get really irritable, and I'm feeling really flipping irritable. Because it's just something that right now I can't control, you know, with my body, and I'm trying my best, and I get, especially in this past week, I'd say it's sort of been, you know, rising, if you know what I'm saying. It's really hard for me to explain how I'm feeling right now, my delicious little babies, but it's just rising, and as it's rising, it's causing my sleep pattern to be all over the place. Do you see what I mean? My bed looks like a flipping bomb city. I'm sweating flipping buckets. Do you know what I mean? I can have a shower and come out and I'm flipping sweating again. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. And anyway, I'm not going to moan anymore, but I'm just finding it difficult, my delicious babies, to cope with it. That's all I'm saying to you, okay? But there's no way anything's going in my body. Not a chance, okay? So on that note, thank you so very much for listening, my delicious babies. You know, you probably, for those of you delicious little babies who even take time to even listen to me, you may just need to listen to the video twice to get what I'm saying, okay? Because there seems to be this here, do you see what I mean? But I was just, as I was writing it all down, okay, I was just writing it down as I was feeling, if you know what I'm saying to you, yes? So it was in no particular order, if you know what I'm saying to you, yes? Anyway, so until my next video, please continue to feel the love, okay? Please give a tap on the back, a shake of the old hand, okay? To any family members, friends, or some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delicious. And that you love them also, okay? And please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay? And if you thought that I've just moaned, my delicious little babies, well, what you see of me is what you get, okay? I'm not going to pretend to be somebody who I'm not, and neither would I want to be. I love being who I am, my delicious babies. However, I do not love this going through the change and how it's making me feel. I'm not liking it one bit. Okay, so for any dear beautiful ladies, beautiful dear women out there, if you are very sadly going through this, my heart, God bless you all, goes out to you, so you know how I feel. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's not very flipping nice. And this is where you dear men and dear gentlemen out there, right? This is the part where you flipping get away with these. Do you see what I mean? I mean, I do know with the dear gentlemen and dear men, you know, sometimes they can have a bit of a midlife crisis. Do you see what I'm saying? Mind you, I've seen some men over the years, some gentlemen have flipping midlife crisis. Do you know what I mean? I think it's worse than a woman being on a flipping menstrual cycle when you look at some of them. Anyway, and some of them are funny to watch actually, right? Some of the things they do. Anyways, I just think it's amusing for some of it, yes. But others, it's rather mind-boggling. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, it's just trying to work out the dear gentlemen, dear men out there sometimes, you see to me. But then I suppose they could say the same thing about us. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, us dear women, dear ladies, you know, out here, you know, sometimes we can be rather difficult to work out, can't we? Anyway, I just ramble on it. Anyway, so just please just take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others as well, my delicious little babies, yes? So until my next video, like I said, if some of you are struggling to understand it, I'm just really sorry, okay? I'm really, really sorry that, you know, that you're struggling to understand me, okay? But there's method in everything what I've said this evening, okay? So I'm going to go and sort myself out now, okay? I've got to get to the flipping bathroom. So till the next video, much love, and if it is night time, wherever you are, good night, my delicious little beautiful babies. God bless, okay? Please do rest well. And until my next video, much love. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for listening again.